Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we will be making these small hearts, and this tutorial is for absolute beginners, so the people who never tried crocheting or just started, they can really make them by following my videos, so no worries. The materials I'm using is 3mm crochet hook, scissors and the darning needle. So first I'm gonna start by making the magic ring. To make a magic ring, first I'm gonna point up my hand. I'm gonna place this yarn and this end on top of these two fingers, ring finger and pinky. I place it on top of them and I secure it, I hold it by using them. And I'm gonna go behind my index finger and middle finger. I basically wrap the yarn end around my these two fingers twice, and I stick it towards my palm and I secure it while using my thumb like this. So flip your hand. You can see there are two parallel lines on the front and a crisscross at the bottom. So at the back of your hand you can see the parallel lines. This is the front loop, this is the back loop. We're gonna go through the first loop to the front loop, and I'm gonna grab onto the back loop, this loop, and pull it. So you have something that looks like this. You can rotate your hook so it creates a triangle. And so this yarn, which is at the bottom of your thumb, this yarn is the working yarn, and this yarn is also connected to the yarn ball. You're gonna yarn over on it. Yarn over, I go behind the working yarn. Over on top, I wrap the yarn around my hook, and I'm gonna pull through the loop on our hook. Through. So this is the magic ring, and to adjust the loop on the hook, we're gonna gently pull this yarn, working yarn, which is attached to the yarn ball. Pull it and do not make it too tight, just it should be sliding onto your hook freely. And for this magic ring, it's too big. You can gently pull this yarn till over here, this excess yarn, to make the ring a little smaller. And how I'm holding my materials is like the yarn, the working yarn, I'm placing on top of my two fingers, ring finger and pinky, and I'm going behind my index finger. And for this whole thing is our piece. Everything over here on the hook, below the hook is the piece, and we're gonna hold our piece while using our thumb and index finger. And for my index finger, it's always pointed upright, so this yarn, this working yarn, can easily slide onto my hook and the stitches are more clear, so it's a perfect tension. And for the hook, no special thing, I'm just holding it like how I'm writing, or you can also hold it like the knife, but I prefer this pencil gripping. So first we're gonna start by making the 3 treble crochets. So to make the treble crochets, we chain 2. Treble crochet has a height of chain 2, so you can see the loop on our hook. One below, there's a V. This is the first chain that we make while making the magic ring. We're gonna make one more of it, so chain 2. So chain, we yarn over the working yarn and pull through the loop on our hook like this. So it will make the second chain, and this is also a V. You can also count them as a V. So this is the second chain, and we have 2 chains on our below our hook. So let's start. So for the double crochet, you know how to make double crochet. We yarn over and insert our hook into this ring. But treble crochets are similar of double crochets. The only difference is that we yarn over twice. So to yarn over twice, we yarn over on the working yarn first, as usual as we do, and then we're gonna do the same thing again. So yarn over again. Now we wrap the yarn around her hook twice, and I'm gonna go in directly into this ring after yarning over twice, and make sure that your tail, this tail, yarn tail, is also caught onto your hook. And after inserting, I'm gonna yarn over, pull through the ring. Now I got 4 loops on our hook. We're gonna yarn over, pull through only just the first 2 loops at a time. Pull through first 2 loops, And now we are left with 3 loops on our hook. We are gonna end it as the double crochet, as how we end in double crochet. So yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops at a time. Now we've got 2 loops left on our hook. We're gonna yarn over, pull through both of the left of the 2 loops that are on our hook. So now let's make it again. We're gonna make it for 2 more times. Yarn over and yarn over again twice. Insert your hook into the ring, also cording onto the yarn tail, remember, and yarn over, pull through the ring. Now we've got 4 loops on our hook. We're gonna yarn over, pull through just the first 2 loops at a time. So now we've got 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2, and yarn over again, pull through all the 2 loops that are left on our hook. So we're gonna do it this same thing for one more time. Yarn over and yarn over again twice. Insert your hook into this ring, yarn over, pull through the magic ring. So now we've got 4 loops on our hook. We're gonna yarn over, pull through just the first 2 loops at a time. And now we've got 3 loops left on our hook. We're gonna yarn over, pull through first 2 loops and pull through the second loops. So now we've made 3 treble crochets over here, you can see, and we're gonna move on to make the double crochet. So the double crochet stitch is easier than the treble crochet. So yarn over, we're gonna yarn over only one time. Insert your hook into this ring, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we've got 3 loops left on our hook. We're gonna yarn over, pull through first 2, and now we got 2 loops left on our hook. We're gonna yarn over, pull through all the 2 loops that are left on our hook. So now we're gonna repeat this double crochet stitch for 2 more times. Yarn over, insert my hook into this ring, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we've got 3 loops left on our hook. We're gonna yarn over, pull through first 2 loops at a time, and now we are left with 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through all the 2 loops that are left on our hook, and do it for the last time. Yarn over, insert your hook into this ring, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we've got 3 loops left on our hook. We're gonna yarn over, pull through first 2 loops and yarn over again, pull through all the 2 loops that are left on our hook. So this is the half of the heart, and now we're gonna make 1 more treble crochet over here. So to make a treble crochet, we yarn over twice, insert a hook into this ring, yarn over, pull through the ring. Now we've got 4 loops left on our hook. We're gonna yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, and now we've got 3 loops left on our hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through the left of the 2 loops on the hook. So this is the treble crochet, and we're gonna make 3 double crochets now. So yarn over, insert my hook into the ring, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we've got 3 loops left on our hook. We're gonna yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops and pull through the second 2 loops. Basically we're gonna repeat that what we've done over here. Do the double crochet stitches for 2 more times. Yarn over, insert my hook into the ring, yarn over again, pull up a loop. Now we've got 3 loops left on our hook. We're gonna yarn over, pull through just the first 2 loops at a time. Now yarn over, pull through the left of these 2 loops. So now let's do it the double crochet for the last time. Yarn over, insert my hook into the ring, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we've got 3 loops left on our hook. We're gonna yarn over, pull through first 2 loops and then pull through the left of the 2 loops. So after making these double crochets, we're gonna move on to making the 3 treble crochets. So to make the treble crochet, yarn over first and yarn over second time, yarn over twice, insert my hook into the ring, yarn over again, pull through the ring. Now we've got 4 loops left on our hook. We're gonna yarn over, pull through just these first 2 loops at a time. So now we're left with 3 loops. Just finish it as a double crochet, yarn over, pull through the first 2 and pull through the left of the 2 loops, and make this treble crochet stitch for 2 more times. Yarn over twice, insert your hook into the ring, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we've got 4 loops on our hook. We're gonna yarn over, pull through just the first 2 loops. Now we've got 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 and pull through the left of the 2, and So this is the double crochet, the treble crochet and the double crochet stitch. And then now let's place our last treble crochet, yarn over twice, insert your hook into this ring, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we got 4 loops left on our hook. We're gonna yarn over, pull through first 2 loops and yarn over, pull through the 2 loops and yarn over, pull through the left of the 2 loops. And now for this gap in the middle, we're gonna pull this yarn tail, gently pull this to close up the gap in the middle, like this, to close up the gap. And then after you make the treble crochets, you're gonna slip stitch. So where you're gonna slip stitch, you see the gap in the middle, it's not properly closed up, so you're gonna insert your hook into it and you're gonna yarn over, pull through this hole over here. So now you got 2 loops on your hook, so you have a loop on your left and a loop on your right. You're gonna pull this loop through this loop. So like this, you're gonna use the loop on your left to pull the loop through the loop on your right. So after doing this, you're gonna chain 1 and fasten off. So to chain, you yarn over on the working yarn, pull through the loop on your hook and pull up a big loop and cut it like this and pull this working yarn out and tie this yarn. And for this yarn tail over here, which we use to close up the gap in the middle, we're gonna still pull it more completely to close up the gap in the middle, like this. So now for these ends, I'm gonna weave them in. So to weave them, I'm gonna thread one of the yarn tail through my darning needle, and I'm gonna go through only the back loops. So you can see there are so many loops. You're gonna just pick up any random loop from the back, 2 or 3 loops from the back, and weave it in. And make sure this is only for the back side. You're picking up a loop. Your darning needle shouldn't be visible from the front side. Only pick up the back loops and pull this completely. And for this excess yarn over here, after weaving in, you can cut it like this and do the same thing for the other end. Thread it through the darning needle, pick up any of the random loop from the back, from just only the back, pick up and go through it like this and cut it, the excess yarn. And now you're done. So this is the end of our video, and if you like my video, a great thumbs up for them. And if you wanna watch more of my videos, go to my channel and subscribe it. So bye, wait till tomorrow for the next tutorial.